Hey guys, welcome back to our channel for another video. If you have been thinking about starting a YouTube channel in 2025 but don't know how to do that, then this video is for you. I am going to walk you through everything from picking up a niche, setting up a channel, creating content to monetizing it with real tips, examples and even some of my own bloopers and mistakes that I have learned through the way. So without wasting any time, let's get started. YouTube is evolving a lot. In 2025, YouTube is more than just long form videos. Now we have YouTube Shorts, YouTube Podcasts, community posts, monetization for small creators, AI tools for editing and scripting. While creating a channel, first thing to focus is choosing your niche. It's very important to select a category or a niche in which you will be creating your content. Now, how to do that? You just have to answer these three questions. First, what do I enjoy talking about? Second, what do people ask me to advise on? And third one is, what can I create 50 videos about on this topic? For example, if you love gadgets and you are someone who is aware about all the new technologies and love to talk about it, you can create review videos or upcoming trends. You can create tutorials on different tools and gadgets and comparison videos like which one is better, which one is new in market, which one you can use and many more things like this. Or if you are into fitness and wellness, you can create content on basic to intermediate exercises, losing weight, different yoga videos, all these things. When we started, we tried to copy trending creators and it flopped. The moment I leaned into my real interest, it just clicked. Moving to the next part, which is setting up your channel the right way. First step is to create a Gmail account and then create a channel. You can go to YouTube, then click on your profile, then create a channel. Next step is to customize it. You can choose a channel name. Try to keep it brandable and searchable, and it should also tell people what you are trying to display on those channels. Then choose a picture and a banner. Try to keep picture and banner also relatable, like I gave an example of fitness industry. So keep a picture and banner displaying what all things we are going to expect on the channel, and try to keep it relevant to your niche. You can use Canva or Adobe Express for all the editing of these banners. Then edit your about section. This is very important. Tell your viewers what to expect, how often you will post and some basic introduction of yourself, so that when a new person is coming to your channel, they should know what they are going to see on that. In the description, you can also add links to your Instagram, your website or a wish link, whatever you have, whatever external links you want to put. Now you have a niche and you have your channel. Next step is planning content that works. You need to plan out content you are going to make and post it in upcoming months. Brainstorm your ideas, do your research, see what kind of content people want to see or they search for in this particular category. You can create how-to videos, tutorials, beginner guides, story time or relatable content, reviews or unboxing videos. So plan out those things in advance, come up with a write-up, give details in your video, spend time researching about the topic. Create a content calendar for yourself that includes shorts and video ideas, and plan the posting days well in advance and keep your track of your progress day by day. Once you have your ideas and your write-ups, you are ready for the next step, which is recording them. And you would need equipments for doing so. If you are a beginner, I would suggest you to start with minimal budget equipments initially. Once you are comfortable and progressing, start to buy the things that you think that will be useful for you. For a minimal budget setup, you can use your smartphones with good quality camera, a basic tripod stand, basic but sturdy, a mic that can connect to your smartphone, then lighting, have a mix of natural light, a ring light if needed. Then you will need some editing software as well. You can use CapCut, DaVinci Resolve or Canva. You can check out our video on which software to use and the link to which you can get in the description box. For an advanced setup, you can even use a DSLR, mirrorless cameras, Rode mic, studio lights and all those. I started with a stack of books as a tripod and daylight from my balcony. It wasn't perfect, but it worked. Later, I bought tripod based on my usage, like a lighter one for traveling and a sturdy one for when I'm creating content at the home. So I would suggest to start with the basics one and see what kind of things you will need and invest in only those. Next is filming and editing like a pro. You can use your rear camera if filming solo for better qualities. But remember to clean your lens before shooting. Film horizontal for long forms and then shoot verticals for the shots. You can start with a hook and keep your energy high and pace quick. While editing, add some captions, then jump cuts, use relevant music. You can use audio from YouTube audio library as well. Include B-roll and images to keep it visually interesting. Moving to the next step, which is uploading your first video. Now you have your video edited and ready. All you need is to create a thumbnail and a catchy title. Try to use keyword-rich titles. Also, keep it as clear as you can. Your audience should know what they are expecting to see in the video. Make custom thumbnail and make sure it pops out and clearly shows your face or the subject that you are trying to show in that video. Next, very important thing is don't ignore the description. Write some good SEO optimized descriptions along with relevant tags. Use cards and end screens in your video. These things we might tend to forget while uploading, but these are very important. Moving to the next section, which is growing your channel in 2025. Remember, being consistent is very important if you are into content creation. Post at least 1 to 2 times a week. YouTube rewards consistency. You can use YouTube Shorts for fast exposure and post at least 4 to 5 shorts a week. Next is engaging in your comments. Reply, heart, pin, however you can. So just engage with the comments that you are getting. Join communities in your niche, and very important thing, collaborate with other creators from your niche. Now let me tell you some very common mistakes that you need to avoid. Number 1 is don't wait for perfect gear. Start with what you have, see if you find this interesting and do you want to continue making content, and then invest more into the things that you are going to use. Next mistake that people do is uploading once in blue moon. As I told you, YouTube rewards consistency. Try to keep a fixed days on which you are going to post videos and try to be consistent on that. Next is ignoring thumbnails. It's the first impression. If people like your thumbnail, they will want to see your video. So don't ignore it. Be creative when making your thumbnails. Next is not analyzing the progress. YouTube Studio is a great tool. You can see how your videos are performing, and based upon them, you can analyze and change your content accordingly. See what people are liking and what is the retention rate of the video. So keep a track of it and keep learning. Next is stay authentic. Make your own content. Don't just follow people or trends blindly. Build your community which resonates with the content that you are making. If I could go back and tell myself one thing before starting, it would be start messy but start. Don't let fear stop you from sharing your voice. That's a wrap from this video. If this video helped you, give it a like, hit that subscribe button and share it with someone who's been stuck overthinking. I'll see you in my next video, and until then, keep creating.